Hey guys, what's up? Hope you are doing good. So in the previous videos, we have covered ancient Indian history, right? So the last dynasty of ancient India was Gupta dynasty. Very good. So in the Gupta, after the Gupta dynasty, we have seen that Hun invasion was there, and after the Hun invasion, we saw that India got disintegrated into different empires. So there were different small regional regions. Like we had Hindu Shahi dynasty in the Punjab region, we had Rajputana in the Rajasthan area, we had Pala dynasty in the Bengal region here. Then we had Odisha, Kakatiyas in the south, Rajputs, Yadav. So there were different regions, fragmentation of India, and hence there was no one unified power, one unified defense power to say, right? And because of this, there were foreign powers or the foreign rulers who got attracted towards India. Why? Because now connect with ancient India. Gupta dynasty was known as the golden period of India, right? The trade was flourishing in India, so India has huge amount of wealth, particularly gold. That's why the foreign rulers of Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, they got attracted towards the wealth of India, and they came to India for invasions. Now, what is invasion? So invasion is when a foreign ruler or a foreign entity attacks your country, attacks your region for the purpose of not establishing your empire. So they will not come and settle in your area, but they will ruin, they will plunder, they will loot, and they will go back. So they will collect the money from your region and they will go back. This is invasion. So during this time period, around 10th century AD to 12th century AD, you will see multiple invasions by many foreign rulers. Particularly, you will see that this area of India was more vulnerable. Why? Because if you see here, so here you had Himalayas, so India was protected from this region. Now this is the coastline, hence there was protection, natural protection given to it. But these are floodplains. These are plain regions, and hence it provided a safe entry point for the foreign rulers. Hence, you will see different Afghanistan and Iraq rulers came to India to plunder for invasions. And in this, the first invasion was by Muhammad bin Qasim. Muhammad bin Qasim was from Iraq. He invaded India during 1712 AD, and he particularly occupied the Sindh region, or he invaded in the Sindh region of Pakistan through Battle of Rivar. Now, if you see here in this map, Sindh is somewhere here. Uh, Sindh is somewhere here in this region. Hence, he basically focused upon this small region of Sindh and not the whole of India. He invaded this region, and here in this region, he imposed a tax known as jizya. So jizya was first imposed by Muhammad bin Qasim in India. Jizya is a tax on non-Muslims. So only on non-Muslims, it is a communal tax on non-Muslims to be paid by non-Muslim communities. Okay, this was the first invasion. But if you see, this was not the invasion of whole of India. The major part of India was not affected by this invasion. But the first major invasion was done by Mahmud of Ghaznavi. Mahmud is the name of the ruler, and Ghaznavi is a region in Afghanistan or near Afghanistan-Iran border. So Ghaznavi is that region, and Mahmud came from that region. He led 17 expeditions, won 7 expeditions during this tenure in a period of 27 years. He fought two battles, Battle of Vahind. So in the first Battle of Vahind, he defeated Jaipal, and in the second Battle of Vahind, he defeated the son of Jaipal, that is Anandpal. And both these are of Hindu Shahi dynasty. So if you in the map, if you could see, Hindu Shahi dynasty was there in which region? Punjab. So Mahmud of Ghaznavi defeated Jaipal and Anandpal of Hindu Shahi dynasty. He plundered the Somnath temple. Somnath temple is in Dwarka, Gujarat. And because of this, his plundering of temples and propagation of Islam, he is also known as sword of Islam. Okay, so this was the first major invasion by Mahmud of Ghaznavi. Then the second invader, or the second major invasion, was by Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad Ghori is also from Ghaznavi, the same region of Mahmud of Ghaznavi. He led two expeditions during this tenure. He fought two battles of Terrain. In the first battle of Terrain, he was defeated by Prithviraj Chauhan. He was defeated first battle. But in the second battle of Terrain, he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan. In the second battle, he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan. Now there is a very interesting story about how Prithviraj Chauhan was defeated. So there is a common folk that Prithviraj Chauhan was betrayed by his own men, basically by Jayachand. So Jayachand was the father of Sanjogita, and there is a very fascinating story, love story of Prithviraj Chauhan and Sanjogita. And because of this love story, Jayachand betrayed Prithviraj Chauhan. Anyhow, that is out of context of this discussion. What you need to remember is that in the Battle of Terrain, Muhammad Ghori defeated Prithviraj Chauhan in the second Battle of Terrain. And when Muhammad Ghori was going back to his region, he left behind his general Qutbuddin Aibak to administer the area. And this Qutbuddin Aibak will later set up the first Delhi Sultanate dynasty, that is slave dynasty. Okay, so if you could compare these two invasions, Mahmud of Ghaznavi came during 127, 1080 to 1027 AD. He fought two battles of Wahin, defeated Hindu Shahi dynasty, and plundered Somnath temple. Right. Whereas Muhammad Ghori came during this tenure. He fought two battles of Terrain, defeated Prithviraj Chauhan, and he left behind Aibak. So this Aibak will then subsequently establish the first Delhi Sultanate dynasty, that is slave dynasty. Here, these invasion would directly lead to the establishment of Delhi Sultanate, which we will study in the next video. So before I conclude this video, I would like to tell you something. So in this we have studied about invasions, Muslim invasions in particular. Now there were other invasions also. Invasions by, if you would have heard Nadir Shah, right? Also by Ahmad Shah Abdali, right? But these invasions were during Mughal Empire here. So while we would be covering the later Mughals, then we would discuss about these invasions. So in this video, we have just restricted ourselves to the initial invasions. Initial invasions will led to the establishment of Delhi Sultanate and the onset of medieval history in India, or the Muslim Islamic history in India. I hope you like this video and your concepts are clear. Keep studying and all the very best for your future. Bye bye.